I don't understand why there's so many laws that have been around for so long that when you see common sense solutions like Ron DeSantis saying, no, you can't do that. Stop. That's not going to happen in Florida. That should be every state.
I want to show you a video of Joe Rogan praising Ron DeSantis for this anti-squatter stuff because it's just freaking basic stuff that everyone knows is right.
And if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better and hopefully you'll save taxpayers money.
Hilarious. That's Florida. And then DeSantis just came out because all these houses are getting, people are squatting, taking over people's houses in New York. I'm sure you've seen that. Lady got arrested because she changed the locks on her own house. Someone's squatting in her house. She got into the house, kicked them out, changed the locks. They called the cops. They said they're tenants. They arrest her. Took her away in handcuffs because squatters were in her own house. And then there's this guy on TikTok that started making videos explaining to people what the laws are and how you can get into people's houses and how you can squat. And so it's a genuine problem because in Georgia, there's 1,000 houses right now that people are squatting in. That's a giant number of houses that squatters have just taken over these people's houses. They take over. They have it now.
Is that everywhere now?
It's a lot of states, but it's not Florida. In Florida, they're like, F you. Like DeSantis just had a little press conference yesterday about it. He's like, in Florida, that does not fly. You know, there's no way anyone's going to squat in your house in Florida, which is what people want to hear. It's just I don't understand why there's so many laws that have been around for so long that when you see common sense solutions like Ron DeSantis saying, no, you can't do that. Stop. That's not going to happen in Florida. That should be every state. They should say, no, you can't steal people's houses. That should be simple. That has nothing to do with being Democrat or Republican. It's like stealing property. Just like no one should be able to steal your car. No one should be able to steal your clothes. They shouldn't be able to steal your house. It seems that's logical. It has nothing to do with racism or xenophobia or white privilege or any of these dumb things they try to attach to this. It's just law and order. We have to have a set of laws that we all abide by if we're going to have a peaceful society where you don't create victims and you don't empower criminals. And the fact that that is complicated in 2024 is so strange to me.
So the reason I wanted to show you that clip is because it ain't rocket science. And what people like about Rogan is he's kind of an everyman, right? Like he's not an expert in any of these topics, but it's just like, yeah, you just can't let people steal your house and your car and your clothes. It ain't much more than that. So I think what's happening is as sane people catch on, and they are catching on. Remember, Rogan did not vote for Trump, but it seems fairly obvious to me that he's going to vote for him this time if he has the balls to vote. I hope that he does. But as sane people catch on, the insane people are going to get even more crazy. Like that has to be it because they seem to be unable to come around to anything roughly sane.